I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we're looking at the 2013 release of Sierra Nevada's Hoptimum Imperial IPA, 10.4% ABV. That's an Imperial IPA, that's a double IPA without a doubt. This was released a couple of years ago. I didn't bother with the first release because I didn't hear great things. Just grab it with a bottle opener. So I gave it a miss. But then in the time past, I've heard some really good things about it. So it's Sierra Nevada, it's going to be ace. And the really interesting thing for me is it is whole leaf hop double IPA. You don't get a hell of a lot of them, especially in America. The hops that they use, I've got them on my phone on the website. It says it's beer in hops, German Magnum, finishing hops, Chinook, Simcoe, and a new proprietary variety. So it's a kind of an unnamed hop, which is probably still in development. So got my IPA glass, which was created in conjunction with Sierra Nevada and Dogfish Head. Maybe they can have like the perfect IPA glass. And I think first time these got released in the UK, we only saw them in the big bottles, and I thought, a big bottle, 10.4% ABV beer, it's a bit much. But thankfully this time round, and it's going to be a yearly release as well. They come out in 6-packs. Obviously in the UK we don't get them in 6-packs, but we do get them in singles, which is fantastic. Anyway, beer in the glass, looks like Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. That is that really nice kind of polished kind of bronze, kind of pale, kind of orangey ambery gold, that kind of thing. That's the worst descriptor of a colour ever. Nice pillowy white head, looks great. A slight kind of orange tint to that. So let's check out the aroma. This is a funny one. I had this with the Pale Ale recently. Not much aroma. What there is there, you definitely get that cat piss from Simcoe. Slightly earthy. It's coming through now. Quite a big, juicy grapefruit, bitter, kind of orangey thing going on. Definitely getting lots of kind of malt in the background. Slightly more kind of Munich malt, that kind of thing. But it's not the biggest nose. Clear my nose. No, it's not a massive nose, to be honest. Surprising, because it doesn't even mention dry hopping and stuff on the website. Anyway, let's dive in. Cheers. I mean, I think these are pretty new as well, so let's give it a taste. It's a big boy. It certainly is. Initially, boozy. I think quite a lot of Simcoe. Big bitterness. Loads of kind of burnt character. Loads of kind of, I'd say, yeah, kind of like a slightly toasted malt, but quite a burnt kind of charred edge to it. Big prickly grapefruit, load of big sappy pine, not juicy but quite intense resinous note. Bitterness is quite big but rounded. Alcohol is there. And then the nicest part of it, I'd say, is when you're just sitting back and kind of taking it in. It becomes a lot more floral. The kind of bitterness really starts kind of poking out. It becomes a lot more kind of cutting and citrusy. Quite dry finish. Actually, at first taste, Chinook without a doubt, a lot of Chinook, which brings a certain kind of floral stroke, kind of celery note, and the big funkiness, and the kind of astringent kind of cat piss, resin, kind of slightly weirdness of Simcoe. really quite boozy to start with. Drops off, becomes nicer. I'm not in love with it. It's a big beer. It's not as floral and it's not as juicy as I'd like it to be. It's quite a burnt, funky thing. I don't think it says Sierra Nevada to me when you think of beers like Torpedo, Pale Ale, Harvest, all those kind of beers. They're big, juicy, fruity beers. This is quite a dank, musty, heavy, alcoholic beer. It's okay, I'm not in love. I'm doing a beer tasting on Sunday. I've got another bottle. I might take it along and kind of like dish it out. I mean, depending on how many people turn up, it might be a nice little kind of treat for them. So nice, but I'm not loving it. It's a big beer. So that's a bottle of Sierra Nevada's Hoptimum, 10.4% ABV. Not the beer that I hoped it would be. It's not for me. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. See you next time. Cheers.